Hello, Bitcoin Z or BTCZ is a cryptocurrency coin, a unique blockchain on its own independent decentralized network, not a fork of Bitcoin. Simply put, we are a coin that has value and is not government controlled. Lastly, Bitcoin Z is mineable by personal computers. In other words, you don't have to be a millionaire to earn our coin through mining. We recently created a wrapped version of our coin, thus creating a token version called Wrapped Bitcoin Z or WBTZZ for short. Here's how to buy BTCZ from scratch and where to store it, and how to wrap it into our token version and where to store that token. For United States users, buying on Coinbase is your easiest bet. Link your bank account or credit or debit card to Coinbase and use any of those methods to buy Bitcoin, the king of crypto. Then you will send your amount of Bitcoin to a Bitcoin address on the exchange you choose to buy BTCZ at. There are many options on where to buy BTCZ, but I would personally prefer GraviX or Whitebit as those exchanges have great volume and a great support team. Once you make an account with one of those exchanges, we will go with GraviX in this example because there is no KYC or know your customer, meaning you don't have to go through great length and detail to verify yourself with home addresses and pictures of yourself with your ID, etc. However, you can set up two-factor authentication to make your account harder to log into, but it isn't necessary for this right now. Go to your wallet section by clicking on funds near the top of the page and find Bitcoin, which should be right there first on the list, and then copy the Bitcoin address. If you are using a phone, you can scan the address with a QR code reader from Coinbase. Try it out. I will let you know if I received your Bitcoin. Or just copy the address and then paste that address in the send section on Coinbase, which is where you will withdraw Bitcoin to then send over to GraviX or wherever you choose to buy BTZZ. After Bitcoin finally gets to the desired location, you will be able to go to the market section by clicking trade near the top, where you can search for the BTC/BTCZ pairing. After that, depending on whether you need BTCZ right away or not, put in a buy order at your preferred price, either one value above the current buy price, or if you need it right away, buy to the next person who is selling BTCZ, which will be their loss for selling such an amazing coin. In this scenario, the price is so cheap that there aren't enough zeros to make an in-between price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros means the price is 9 sub-satoshis to buy directly at this sale price. Satoshi is 1/100 millionth of a Bitcoin, so 1 sub-satoshi is a billionth of a Bitcoin. I believe Whitebit goes to the extreme to allow for a sub-satoshi so that you can actually put a middle price if it's there and maybe even day trade with it. So in this scenario, either buy directly at 9 sub-satoshi per BTCZ or wait for someone to sell to your buy order at 8 sub-satoshi, but the person who has a buy order at 8 sub-satoshi has to buy theirs first, and then the next amount will be yours. But if you are impatient, buy at 9 sub-satoshi. After you finally buy BTCZ, there are multiple options you can choose. I personally say don't leave coins or tokens on an exchange, as some exchanges can be hacked and you don't want to lose your funds. Plus, some exchanges might go out of business, and then if you aren't keeping up to date, you won't know where your money is because the exchange's domain turned into a place where women's makeup can be bought for some reason unbeknownst to you. I would personally do one of two things. You can either send it to a wallet that supports BTZZ, or you can convert it to our new token version, Wrapped BTZZ, which will be on the Binance Smart Chain network, which you can easily access via MetaMask. For a wallet that supports plenty of coins like New York Coin, I recommend Coinomi. Download the Coinomi desktop wallet or app on your phone, and remember not to lose your private key and passphrase, and don't show anyone else unless you absolutely trust them. Write down the passphrase on a piece of paper and store it somewhere safe, like a fireproof safe. Don't email it to yourself, as your email can get hacked. Once you are in, click on Wallet, go down and add asset, then add coin since BTZZ is a coin. You can scroll down a bit and find this easily. Add the coin and then click BTCZ in the wallet section, and on the top right, click the button that says receive, and your BTCZ address will show up. Copy this address and go back to GraviX, where you will go to funds, BTCZ, withdraw, and then paste the BTCZ address of your choosing there and pay the small fee to withdraw the BTCZ off of GraviX, where it will be sent to your wallet of choice. It should arrive to your wallet soon, and then you can leave it there for a few years or use the wallet to send it somewhere else, or maybe even buy a slice of pizza with it, where retailers will just scan your barcode and it will take out the exact amount of BTCZ equivalent to how much your country's currency is in value that they are charging you. Luckily, we are on cryptocurrency checkout, which means retailers will be easily able to accept us as a form of payment. You can also wrap the coin and create our token version called Wrapped BTCZ. This wrapping process is called wrapping the coin to create a token. By using our wrapping portal, you are sending the amount of BTCZ that you choose to be wrapped into WBTCZ, which is minted or created. The BTCZ gets sent to a custodial address where it gets locked up. You're going to jail until the wrapped BTCZ gets unwrapped, which allows the BTCZ to be free and go back to the user who unwraps WBTCZ. And that gets burned and sent to another dimension to be destroyed. In order to wrap the BTCZ, you need to input an address that WBTCZ can go to. The best address to hold wrapped Bitcoin Z would be in the MetaMask wallet. This is an app or browser extension that allows you to hold multiple tokens across many networks. In order to get MetaMask, look up MetaMask, make sure it is the correct domain, all links will be in the description, and download it as an extension. You will be shown a series of words which you will need to write down. This is your secret password phrase input that you will need in case you want to import your wallet to a new device, or if you lose access to your wallet on your current device. Be sure not to show the words to anyone and try to write them down on a piece of paper, and be sure not to lose it. There is also a private key that allows you to import your wallet as well, and you should also write that down, or definitely don't lose it or show it to anyone. Once you are in MetaMask, you can manually add the Binance Smart Chain network, which is what WBTCZ is on, and afterwards you can add wrapped Bitcoin Z to that network. To add WBTCZ, click on Import Tokens and input the token contract address, which you can get here from BSC Scan. Again, links in the description. Once you copy the contract address, paste it here and the rest will fill itself out. Then add the token and it will now show up in your wallet. The good thing about tokens is that the address for your MetaMask wallet is exactly the same for every token on all networks. So now that you are all set up, you can copy your MetaMask address and go back to the wrapping portal, right? Well, the thing about these networks is that you need to have a little bit of the network's native currency to cover gas fees, which basically means you are paying a bit of small money to send and receive tokens and do other tasks like buying, selling, staking into pools and farms, etc. I would say just try to hold $1's worth of BNB. But to buy BNB, you have to go to an exchange that supports the buying and selling of BNB that is also allowed in your country, yada yada yada. Once you have BNB, go back to the wrapping portal and input your BSC address. Select BSC as destination chain and input how much BTCZ you want to wrap from wherever your BTCZ is held. Once you confirm everything and pay the small fee in BNB, you will then get asked to input the address that the BTCZ will be taken out of to get wrapped so that your MetaMask wallet can receive the wrapped BTCZ. So let's just say you have 1,000,000 BTCZ, lucky you. You can type 1,000,000 and then after all is confirmed, you can put your Coinomi wallet address and 1,000,000 BTCZ will be deducted from Coinomi and that will get sent to jail. And new wrapped Bitcoin Z babies will be created and sent to your MetaMask address, which will show up under WBTCZ under the Binance Smart Chain network. From there, you can do what you want with your new WBTCZ. What is that, a radio station? But if you are already a holder of BNB and want to buy wrapped BTCZ, you can do that easily via PancakeSwap. Go to pancakeswap.finance, connect wallet to MetaMask, and once connected, go to trade, swap, and then import WBTCZ to the swap, which will now show your balance and let you buy WBTCZ with BNB. In this example, you can buy 1,000,000 WBTCZ for a little over a half BNB, which is currently only about $131. The price impact is only less than 2% as well, which means you are getting a great amount of WBTCZ without causing such a high price spike because of low volume, meaning there is plenty of WBTCZ for you to buy. As the more you buy, the higher the price goes up, which means you are raising the value of your first purchase. Use your BNB to buy WBTCZ and voila! You now have bought wrapped BTCZ. And if you want to do anything mining related with BTCZ to earn passive income, you can always go back to the wrapping portal, input your BTCZ address, and unwrap the token you just bought. You will get the equivalent amount that you burn in BTCZ, and you can do what you want with BTCZ. This pretty much sums up Bitcoin Z, but there is still a lot more to learn about us. These are just the main points, but feel free to check out our website. Oh, and if you want to earn BTCZ for doing small tasks, feel free to join our Discord, as we have little tasks and competitions that you can do, as well as make new friends and talk to staff members. Also, there is no CEO of BTCZ, just like with Bitcoin, but there are dedicated staff members to keep BTCZ up and running and to answer any questions that you may have. Fun fact: 21 billion Bitcoin will be mined by roughly the year 2078. BTCZ says that each person in the world can then hold 3 BTCZ each, but a few years have passed and there are almost 8 billion people in the world. So maybe everyone can hold 2.6 BTCZ, but then again, how many people will there be on Earth in 2078, assuming Earth still exists? So definitely make sure you buy BTCZ now while the market is low and let it rise in value throughout the next few years. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, eggheads.